for tonight's corporate fighter between Tim the Mallet Pallett in black and the Raging Bull, Charles Touma. This fight brought to you by the wonderful people at Ray White, proud supporters of corporate fighter 68. And here we go, opening round of 3 in the main event. Pallett and Touma. Nice start here from Pallett. Touma doing his best as well to just come back. Touma just bouncing around the ring as Pallett just comes at his opponent. Big shots again here from Pallett. Nice midsection work there from Touma. Doing his best to try and get out of the canvas, out of that corner. Touma with the big left, teasing right now. There's some big shots there from Touma. Pallett in some trouble here. Nice shots. Pallett doing his best with those big uppercuts. And the Raging Bull did particularly well to stay upright. Again, Pallett comes back at his opponent. Touma over the top. Referee just giving some advice there. You can hear the support for Touma in the white. It's a nice shot again there from Touma. Beautiful right. Pallett strikes back at his opponent. Some short, fast rights. Again, Touma with some piston-like lefts and rights. Beautiful combination work. Geez, it's been a good night for boxing here tonight in Randwick. New start, new era, new year for corporate fighter. And now Pallett just chases his opponent around the ring. There's some nice work there as Touma strikes back. And Touma just launches back at his opponent. And here comes the Mallet Pallett jumping back. Good intensity in this opening round. Beautiful glove work. It rattled Touma at that last shot. Final moments of this opening run in this main event for corporate fighter 68. There's the bell. 1 down, 2 to go. Tim Pallett hails from Norwich in England, whereas Charles the Raging Bull is here in Sydney, Australia. For Tim, he works at First Mortgage Services. He's the head of delivery, and being a part of corporate fighter was on his bucket list. Whereas the Raging Bull is a real estate principal at Ray White. And he wanted to beat mental toughness, raise money and awareness for a great cause, and challenge himself physically and mentally. Let's look at the tail of the tape between these two. 11 years separates the two, 10 centimetres of height, and only 4 kilos between the two. The older being Tim Pallett, the taller being Tim Pallett, and the heavier being Charles Touma. So that's the tail of the tape between these two. Of course, we'll be here tomorrow night for all the action of Corporate Fighter 69. New venue here at Randwick, the Winks Room. Superb for boxing. Nice up and close, intimate experience for all the punchers here. I reckon there'll be about close to 400 in the room tonight. As Pallett now jumps back at his opponent. Touma doing his best to just fire those shots in. That's a big shot. 2 lefts and a beautiful right. And Touma strikes back again as they find themselves in the middle of the canvas. Pallett doing his best to really just strike back at his opponent. Very high intensity boxing between these two amateur fighters. That's a good shot from Pallett. Touma just rattling the rib cage of his opponent. His support crew just in front of our broadcast area. They're riding each punch. And there's Touma again. Nice strikes there from Pallett to respond as he has Touma in the corner. And Touma does well to bounce back. Plenty of intensity in this mid-round. Touma, a nice strike. The real estate agent going after the head of delivery. Touma again, a beautiful left. Plenty of power with that one. Pallett, a little bit of fatigue starting to come into his repertoire now. You can see both fighters just really slowing up a touch. But my goodness, they're fighting through it. It's a smart little uppercut there from Pallett. Pallett, the older of the two. Not much, though. And Touma, you can see the fatigue starting to kick in as he pushes away his opponent. Takes a couple of breaths, resets. Final moments of this second round. Body work there from Pallett is impressive. Touma reaching for the top shelf again. There's the bell for the second. 2 down, 1 to go. If you'd like to join the Corporate Fighter family, why not jump online, corporatefighter.com.au, the website you need. We've got 2 fight nights coming up in June and July, the 30th of June and the 1st of July. That's Corporate Fighter 70 and 71. Your training will start on the 17th of April, and you can get 25% off your entry fee when you sign up for one of the next sessions. 10 weeks of training, plus your kit bag, all the skills, all the tactics, all the training, everything you need for just $596.25. That is the price after the 25% discount. How do you get that discount? Very simple. Early Bird 25. Punch that code in on this website, corporatefighter.com.au, and we will see you here in Randwick in the Winx Room on June 30 or the 1st of July for Corporate Fighter number 70 and 71. Final round, main event, Tim Pallett and Charles Touma. What have these two fighters got? Touma showing plenty of intensity in the opening 2 rounds. Very quick, fast, lightning punches there from Pallett. Doing his best to respond. Midsection work has been impressive from Pallett. Touma now just getting his ribcage rumbled there. He is so tough, so strong. Showing plenty of energy and intensity, both fighters. Great energy across the room here tonight. There's been some great support from some of these fighters on St. Patrick's Day. A couple of Irish men and women. Touma getting the big shots as he tries to wear his opponent out. Pallett reaches across the board with a couple of shots. Nice left and right combinations. Plenty of support for Charles Touma. They call him the Raging Bull. Ray White, he works at, and of course they sponsor this main event. Great to have the support of Ray White, the Touma group. Big shot there from Touma as Pallett now in some trouble on the corner. Now he tries to just get off that flank, spins it around, turns and burns. Really, you can see the fatigue kicking in for both fighters. You can see Pallett just taking a big breath there. And now, final moments of this final round. What have these fighters got? Let's see. Plenty of intensity, plenty of energy. They stand and just stare at each other as the round comes to an end, and you can see the reaction there from Touma. He is absolutely busted and beaten, but what about it's been between Tim Pallett and Charles Touma, the main event for Corporate Fighter 68. Result in just a moment.
Fighters, center ring. This way, please. Ladies and gentlemen, make a noise that sounds like clapping, please, for the final battle of the evening. Come on, somebody make some noise. And after 3 rounds of action, our winner comes way of black corner, the Mallet. Hey, Tim Pallett. It's been all Corporate Fighter 68 center ring, please. All Corporate Fighter athletes in the ring, please.